On Thursday, December 7, the White House held its first Hanukkah party under President Donald Trump. But attention is being drawn to his predecessor, former President Barack Obama, over a years-old tweet. A 2011 Trump tweet about Obama's Hanukkah party criticized the leader for hosting the celebration early, and then Trump's 2017 celebration was also held in advance of the holiday. A tweet dated Dec. 9, 2011 from Trump read, "Why was the Hanukkah celebration held in the White House 2 weeks early? Barack Obama wants to vacation in Hawaii in late December. Sad." That year, the 8-day Jewish holiday fell on Dec. 20 to Dec. 28 this year. Hanukkah begins on Tuesday, December 12 and ends on Wednesday, Dec. 20. So going by the Obama criticism framework, the Trump party, which was held at the White House on December 7, was also premature. While Trump called out Obama's Hawaii trip that December, which did happen, citing it as the reason the president held the celebration early, it looks like that may be the case again for 2017. Trump himself is set to arrive at his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida on Friday, marking his 9th visit there this year. The similarities of his plans to his predecessors weren't lost on people. Why was the Hanukkah celebration held in the White House 2 weeks early? Barack Obama wants to vacation in Hawaii in late December. Sad. Real Donald Trump users were quick to catch the hypocrisy on social media. NBC News correspondent Peter Alexander quoted the tweet, adding, "You can't make this stuff up. Trump held Hanukkah celebration tonight, 5 days early, ahead of his Mar-a-Lago getaway. You can't make this stuff up. Trump held Hanukkah celebration tonight, 5 days early, ahead of his Mar-a-Lago getaway." Downfinger https://t.cocky.oilks at Peter Alexander. Yeah, Rosenberg of Tablet magazine suggested that the president did this to himself. Tonight, Trump is hosting the White House Hanukkah party. Hanukkah is next week. In an early holiday miracle, this Trump tweet lasted for 6 years and came back to burn him. Tonight, Trump is hosting the White House Hanukkah party. Hanukkah is next week. In an early holiday miracle, this Trump tweet lasted for 6 years and came back to burn him. https://t.coepsic.io at _Rosenberg. Trump's party was especially special, according to him. "I know for a fact there are a lot of happy people in this room," Politico reports Trump saying as he joined the party. "This one will go down as especially special." Apparently it was so special that not everyone was allowed to attend. Breaking years of presidential tradition for the annual celebration, Trump scrapped the guest list. Democratic members of Congress didn't get an invite, nor did Reform Jewish leaders and progressive Jewish activists who've been openly critical of his administration, according to the New York Times. "Lamb chops latkes, but only for presidential allies," wrote Times reporter Julie Davis in a tweet. Congressional Democrats left out of White House Hanukkah party. https://t.colts4e4wn honored not to have been invited and will work to see him not invited next year and the next, but in 21, at Rutgers. In past years, the White House has apparently hosted as many 1,700 guests for their Hanukkah celebrations. This year, the guest list was whittled down to about 300. The exclusion included the 28 Jewish Democrats in Congress, among them Sen. Bernie Sanders DVT and Rep. Adam Schiff DCA, according to Newsweek. "It's deeply unfortunate that the White House Hanukkah party, a bipartisan event bringing together Jewish and non-Jewish leaders alike to celebrate the Festival of Lights since 2001, has turned into a partisan affair under this administration," said Rep. Nita Lowry DNY in a statement for The Times. But this year's celebration was unique not just for its trimmed-down guest list. The party came on the heels of news that Trump has decided to move the U.S. Embassy in Israel from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, the latter which he called the true capital. The move was highly volatile for American diplomacy, igniting controversy almost immediately. On Friday, hundreds in the region had been injured in protests over Trump's decision, which have been going for 3 days, Al Jazeera reports. But despite the uproar his decision provoked, Trump seemed to be quite proud of the move, and said the celebration was all about Jerusalem, Politico reports. If HES bruised at all after being called out, though, Trump will have to lick his wounds from Florida, where HES expected to spend the weekend.